What's up, guys? Today we got an RU match against Sherlock3one. I'm very excited about this, just being that it's the first RU battle I have on the channel. It's not that I haven't had RU or NU battles, it's just they're never good enough. When it comes to RU and NU, I'm very shaky. I either have a really good game or a really bad game, whereas OU and UU, I'm very steady. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and it's gonna sound different. My mic, this is just my built-in mic on my laptop. I finally downloaded everything on here so I can upload daily, as opposed to me just going to my dad's on the weekends and using his computer. So I'm very excited about that. But anyway, let's get to the battle. And also, that's why I don't have my intro. I have to get that back. So I'm just going to body slam the mold trace. I wanted to get the parahacks. I thought it might be Scarp, and I actually saw the leftovers. But either way, parahacks definitely helps me out. I'm going to switch into Buggy, knowing that there's not too much he can do to harm it, and I could outspeed him and lay up my rocks, which is really the main point of me coming in here, is to get my rocks up, and I do get them up. So I'm fine with sacking my Buggy, or I forget the English name, sorry. It's been a while. He crits. I don't think it mattered, being that it's stab and seeing how much air slash did, and it also being a neutral hit. So I go out into Dat Rotom. I'm expecting him to switch, so I sub up. He actually gets the parahacks. Very surprised that he stays in there. And even more surprising, he stays in and takes a stab Life Orb Thunderbolt from a Rotom. I don't know if he figured that Mold Trace was useless at this point, that I got rocks up. That's probably why, but then again, I still would use the Switch Blotter later and just gone out into Muck right away. So, I'm just going to go for another Thunderbolt. Nothing much I can do. I'm behind a sub. It's going to do more than Shadow Ball would, so that's fine with me. And he's going to get his he's going to go for the Shadow Sneak. Sorry about that. Kind of lagged for a minute. So my sub's down. I'm just going to keep Thunderbolting. Like I said, I'm behind a sub. That's all I can really do at this point. Yeah, really, I decided to switch out here knowing that I don't want to get hit with the super effective Shadow Sneak. And I know Mojambo could take that really well, because Mojambo's swag. And right here, what I'm looking at is I know I can take a Poison Jab easily, even though it's super effective. But he ends up getting the crit, so I figured he'd switch. So I went for Hidden Power. I thought he'd switch into Superior. He didn't. It's fine. It really doesn't matter, except for the fact that he got a crit. But whatever, you know, shit happens. So he's gonna hit me with another Poison Jab. I stayed in for whatever reason it may be. Maybe I wanted to get a Leech Seed off. Actually, I have no freaking idea what I was thinking. He switches out of Randy, goes into Gallade. I switch out, I pull a double switch, knowing that I'll get regenerated and I'll be fine, and I also kind of figured he'd switch at this point too, knowing that I'd switch, and bad switch for me. Don't want to get rocked in the face by a close combat, and the close combat showed me that he's probably more of an offensive variant rather than the sub bulk up, because he'd be carrying the Drain Punch. And I see Life Orb, which tells me he's probably a Swords Dance set. So, swag, I'm so smart. He's going to go into Superior to take the Drain Punch. I just went straight for the Drain Punch. No need to really bulk up or over predict at this point. That'd be a little bit premature. So that is very cool. The cool Superior hasn't come out yet with the Leaf Storm. Its Dream World hasn't come out. Contrary, so it's still stuck with this stupid Sub Glare crap. Once it gets that Leaf Storm boost, it'll be OU probs for sure. So that sounded really gay, probs for sure. But he's gonna go for the Leaf Tornado, which I've actually never seen in my life. So that was a little freaky. Where's my accuracy? Kind of, I don't even know why you'd run it, but whatever. I believe I just have to stay in and try to fire off my Hidden Power fire, because anything behind a sub is quite frankly annoying, and I don't want to switch out into anything until I break that sub. And I'm actually sitting really pretty, because I can just switch right back out of Mojambo and get regenerator boosted pretty much right back to full health. Now I know he's going to switch here, not wanting to get hit with the Hidden Power fire, so pull a double switch. He goes into the Afro Taurus dude. I go into Snorlax, not Snorlax, Munchlax, and I just kind of stay in and take the head charge. I don't want to switch it into anything else. It's a stab boosted 150 base power move, so that's kind of crazy. And he's actually going to go for another head charge, and I thought I could take it with Gatorade. Turns out I can't, guys. And I thought I could maybe scare him out with the close combat. And also I wanted to see what, I wanted to scare him out, have him thinking I was faster, but that's not the case. So I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt with Rotom. Kind of stinks though, I lost two guys like that for nothing, but as you'll see, I have an MVP on this team. I'm just going to bring it out, and he comes in right now, Tone. Let's see if Tone can do work. I predicted the Shadow Sneak, so that's Coolio. Gets the crit. Doesn't really matter. It does like 30 damage with a crit. That's kind of crazy. A little too much there. It goes into Superior. You ever hear those dudes who like are studs? They're like, oh, I can tell by the crit that it's 30 instead of 15 that this is a more offensive. Blah blah blah. Like, it makes me cringe when I hear that. So I'm gonna go for the shift gear, which is one of the most amazing boost powering moves ever in the history of existence. And now I'm gonna go for a gear grind to break the sub. So and then I also get to kill him because after it breaks the sub, it hits again, which is freaking sick. I actually freaked out during the battle when this happened because I was unaware of the fact that that could happen for some apparent reason. So I'm just gonna go for another gear grind, and that +1, I want to say. And I get the crit with the first gear grind. I don't think it mattered. I think I could have took him out with 2 anyway if he's more of an offensive Gallade. So yeah, I was gonna, because I got high, which I mean, unless he's making a reference that it's a hippie Tauros Afro guy, I really don't get the nickname, bro. Sorry. Let's go on to Mandibuzz, which is a sick nickname. You know what I'm saying? Best nickname. And I'm gonna go for a gear grind again. At least to be able to take that. It's neutral, and Mandibuzz is a freak. But still, it does a lot of damage considering that. And he's just gonna roost up here. I should have saw that coming, but I didn't. I could have just gone for another shift gear. Is it? I think it's shift gear. That's the boosting one. Yeah, shift gear. So that's what I'm gonna do this turn because I want the gear grind. Oh my gosh, to do more damage to the point where it could actually take out Mandibuzz. And he goes for a Brave Bird for whatever reason. That's not gonna do anything. I resist it, and Mandibuzz does not have a good attack stat, so coolio. Gonna go for the double gear grind. It hits twice. Almost kills, guys. Almost kills, and he Brave Birds again instead of roosting, trying to break my sub. I was actually like really surprised, but he gets the crit, which bails him out, and he actually breaks the sub, which doesn't really matter at this point, seeing that I'm at like +4 speed. But still, subs are always nice, guys. Subs are always nice. Remember that, not just Subway subs, just subs. Whenever you hear the word sub, it's a good thing. Go on to Randy, Shadow Sneak me, and I live with 1 HP. Look at that, guys, like fate, and I actually get to kill him. Oh my gosh, look at that, 1 HP. Like, think of how cool that is, guys. 1 HP. Like, come on, really? Like, seriously, think about that. 1 HP, and yeah, take him out. So that's a good game. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I should be uploading a lot more regularly, as I explained at the beginning of the video. Sorry if this narration seemed a little bit rushed. I'm actually really rushing it, because soon my house is going to be very noisy and I wouldn't be able to even do this in the first place. So I hope you enjoy this. Peace, guys.